In the cafeteria, Sheldon argues with Leonard about the hypothetical use of teleporters, fearing the destruction of the original Sheldon, even resisting Leonard's suggestion that a new Sheldon might be an improvement. Dr. Gabelhauser interrupts to introduce them to Dennis Kim, a 15-year-old doctoral candidate whom the university is actively recruiting. Dennis insults Sheldon by dismissing string theory as a dead end. Despite Sheldon's objections, Dr. Gabelhauser asks Sheldon and Leonard to show Dennis around. However, Dennis continues to critique Sheldon's work in his own office, provoking Sheldon to kick both Dennis and Leonard out. Back at the apartment, Sheldon is bothered by Dennis's accomplishments and initially contemplates abandoning his work. He briefly considers joining Leonard's cosmic radiation research but is rebuffed. He then tries to engage with Howard's engineering project, only to be dismissed again. Realizing he needs followers, Sheldon believes he must distract Dennis to prevent him from winning the Nobel Prize. His friends suggest biology and finding a girl as the perfect distraction for Dennis. Later, Dr. Gabelhauser brings Dennis back to Sheldon's office, where they find Sheldon has put up a map of Mexico and is now proposing a plan to create a new Jerusalem in Mexico for the Jewish people. Gabelhauser quickly ushers Dennis out. At a welcome gathering for Dennis Kim, Sheldon asks Howard if a second, more accessible Western Wall near cheap tacos and prescription drugs would be religiously authentic. Dismissing Sheldon's question, Leonard persuades Howard and Raj to help him distract Dennis from his string theory work by setting him up with a girl, hoping to prevent Dennis from focusing on his research. Howard is initially resistant but agrees after Leonard points out that Dennis poses no romantic competition to them. They begin evaluating potential dates, with Howard suggesting a girl he believes is vulnerable due to her weight, while Raj proposes a drawn-out moon-over scenario. Overhearing their plan, Sheldon declares that social relationships will continue to baffle and repulse him, and that his own research will remain uninterrupted. Later at the park, Howard and Leonard, carrying model rockets, lament their inability to compete with Dennis academically. Their discussion is interrupted when they see Dennis sharing a bag of drugs and making out with the girl they had previously considered setting him up with. The friends are shocked and feel guilty, believing they ruined his life. Sheldon dismisses their feelings, declaring that Dennis was weak and leaves the group to launch his rocket alone.